I'm just thinking about what to do if Leafeon crits Azelf with Quick Claw. Maybe I don't run White Herb at all. Maybe I run Shadow Ball. I will OHKO the Arcanine. I won't OHKO the Leafeon. I'm really scared I can buy Gengar a White Herb too, so I've got a backup Explosion to take down Arcanine. It's cheaper than Focus Sash. I just really don't want to lose. The levels have to stay, I think. Because I need... Wait. No, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. The levels stay the same. It's arguably easier to win if Aggron is leveled up, though. So we're going to do that. It means it sees a kill on Gengar as well as Zapdos. So I've got double White Herb, do I? It's possible to lose this, definitely possible. I'm not brave enough to click Roost here, even though it can work. I'm just so scared of the Stone Edge crit. Okay. It's guaranteed to go after Gengar now, I think. Wow, it didn't kill. Don't want to waste Destiny 1 PP. It's 23. I spent, like, excluding leftovers, 11. It's not bad, actually. This is the thing that killed me at 186. The Zelf exploded and hit it first. In other words, I could never kill it safely. We can maybe see what the trainer is though, because if it's a set 2 trainer, I can play probably. Never mind, that's Suicune. I can heal Azelf and Choice Band Explosion. Heatran will survive if Quick Claw gets in the way, otherwise they both faint. Suicune will always faint though. But Heatran can Quick Claw Gengar on turn 2. I'm trying to think if there's anything in the third slot which would let me play the match anyway. It would have to be something that literally can't touch Zapdos. Which is rare but not unheard of. Yeah, I'm probably skipping, but we'll see. We'll see. That's Entei. I have to skip then. Chao Chu Haru. Thank you. Yeah, this is the doubles version, which is dramatically different to the singles one. There's a lot of thinking in this one. So what's interesting about the Entei is that we do survive a crit Fire Fang. The problem is that we speed tie with Zapdos. It is very uncomfortable to play that. Yeah, so to fill in the story of the Castle doubles so far, I built a team quite similar to this a while back, and I played it to 194 wins. It had Azelf, Gengar and Aerodactyl, and then I lost because I forgot that Poliwrath 1 had Vacuum Wave. Then I went all the way back to 186 wins, and I lost to this exact Heatran because Quick Claw, the way Pokemon works, if you have a spread damage move, is that the fastest Pokemon gets hit first. So if I'm facing like Staraptor and, you know, like Whiscash or something, and I explode, I hit Staraptor first, which matters because when I hit Whiscash, it becomes a single target explosion instead of a spread nerf damage explosion. So it does more damage to the second Pokemon that it hits if the first Pokemon faints. Anyway, the thing about Quick Claw is that a Pokemon with Quick Claw, 20% of the time, gets hit first with spread damage moves, and this happened at 186, and then the following turn Heatran procced its Quick Claw normally as well. So this is an enemy, this Heatran. Don't know what I can do. The problem is that Iron Head can flinch Gengar if I try and Destiny Bond, so I think I just have to skip this match. Don't worry if you didn't catch all of that. There will eventually be a doubles. video on Castle. Yeah, the way this team works is basically we're using in Castle. You can leave a Pokemon at 1 HP and give it a berry. So we can leave a Zelf at 1 HP and give it a Lychee Berry, and we can explode with +1 attack. We can also explode with +1 speed from Salac Berry. And the Pokemon being at 1 HP stop the opponents from using moves like Double Team or Protect or other things that could mess up the strategy. Not doing well on leads today. This is another Intimidate lead. I'll have to White Herb that if I'm going to face it. It's not a 21 IV trainer though. So this is a Bird Keeper. It's the only thing that could run Gyarados, Articuno, and Drifblim. Gengar doesn't kill Drifblim, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, exactly, 1 HP. To be honest, that video was a tiny bit of a primer for this one. Wasted a bit too much Destiny Bomb PP there. Don't worry, the Heart Gold, Soul Silver and Platinum versions of the Battle Castle are exactly the same. The only thing that changes is the sprites look slightly different in Platinum. Got slightly different idle animations. So I'll play this game at regular speed. So we'd normally be in trouble, but we've given Azelf the White Herb, which is very cheap for 5 castle points, and then we get to explode. And if we're worried about not killing one of these two, I could Shadow Ball it again, but they're both going to faint to this. It's exactly the same. The only facility where there's a difference is Battle Factory. They slightly changed the way the boss works. There's a chance that Drifblim tricks Gengar here, in which case... well, we'll see. Payback is a weird move. Okay, good. So yeah, we don't win matches by very much. We only win them... almost every single match is a 1-0. But because we can often raise all the levels of the opponents a lot, because Explosion is so powerful, we still get quite good castle points payouts. So 36 CP is basically the best we can get. However, this team is very tight on castle points. It's not like the singles team. It's very close. Gengar's not a big problem. We do have Shadow Ball for Ghosts for a reason. Wheezing is a bigger problem. I'm gonna have to heal, probably heal Gengar here. Or I might have to just explode with Azelf actually. I might have to heal Azelf and explode just on Wheezing. good news that it's Tentacruel, but unfortunately I do speed tie with Zapdos. The Quick Claw is a big weakness of the team, but we get around it by leaving one Pokemon at 1 HP so it gets targeted, and then we heal the other Pokemon. And that's the Pokemon that doesn't use Protect and does something that turn. I think we'll be doing that with Azelf. I think we need to take out the Gengar immediately. And then we'd probably go for quite a rare thing on turn 2. I think we go for a double explosion. I could also Focus Sash the Gengar to get rid of the... This is a rough one. Exactly right. 1 HP is like super duper always be attacked. That's exactly right. There's a problem here, which is that I want to give Gengar a Life Orb so that when it explodes it kills both of these two. But if I give it a Life Orb and it attacks the other Gengar, it's going to be at 90% HP. And then Weezing is going to target it with Shadow Ball sometimes. I need Weezing to only want to target Azelf. So I'm thinking that we drop its level, basically. It's expensive, but necessary. Yeah, this is... This is a fun team to play, but there is a really close line between completely losing. There is a complete knife edge that we're playing on. There's no room for any mistakes. If I get something slightly wrong, I instantly lose, basically. We can throw in the PP heal too. So a combination of Life Orb and reducing Weezing's level means that we're going to kill it on turn 2, even if it kills Azelf before Gengar can explode. Which is good. It's better than skipping the match, but if you notice, we're down to 587 and bleeding castle points this round. So they're both going to target Azelf. It's quite rare that we double explode, but it's necessary in case of Quick Claw. So yeah, because the Quick Claw didn't activate, we bought that Life Orb for no reason. I think this is Grand Ball 4. I think it's a 21 IV Grand Ball 4. The thing about 21 IV trainers is that they have to run set 4 Pokemon. So I don't actually have to buy the description of these two. I know they're going to be set 4. And we're lucky that this isn't an Intimidate Grand Ball. So I can just explode on it. Nope, I think we're good here. Need to take full advantage of all of the points possible. The only complication here is that Marowak will see a kill on Zapdos. Yeah, the matches are pretty... They're not over... They're not going to last very long. I think Gengar's explosion is powerful enough here. So this Marowak has max defense and its base 110. So that's 177 defense at level 55 and 148 HP. If I'm wrong about this, I will lose. Okay. I've miscounted, it's meant to be 152. It's this team specifically. The problem with doubles in the castle, I was playing a different team a few weeks ago, which was Typhlosion, Blastoise and Medicham. The problem with doubles is that 3v3 is very, very short. And if you miss, like, if you basically get unlucky with a single part of a turn, it can be over. So yeah, the record I'm chasing here, for complete transparency, it's probably cheated. As in, it's very, very likely to be cheated, but I want to try and break it anyway. This is an Ice Trainer. Frostlass 1 is a known enemy of the team because it speed ties Gengar. I could run Petea Berry on a Zelf and kill it with Flamethrower, I guess. I think that's probably the safest way through this match. It doesn't matter what Articuno kills. Ooh, but it could run out Air Cutter, actually. Okay, I have to heal Gengar so it doesn't faint to Air Cutter. Because Air Cutter hits both Pokemon. I just need one of them to be alive to explode on Articuno and Regice. If Gengar explodes, it will be hitting Articuno and my own Zapdos for pressure, which means the explosion is going to cost 3 PP. But I think that's fine because I only have 2 matches left. So I've healed Gengar. Yeah, I had a script that talks more about cheating, but yeah, I'm gonna do a cheating investigation onto the leaderboard at some point, but it's difficult because I don't want to I want to try and, I feel like, innocent until proven guilty and stuff, and I don't want to say something's cheated until I'm absolutely sure, but yeah, a lot of the records are like probably cheated. Not a lot of people stream the Battle Frontier, but if you ever watch someone who does, people lose a lot. There's several things that I'm on the lookout for cheaters, and one of the big ones is that they just never struggle, they just go straight to the end. Just like their first attempt is like a world record. Like it just doesn't work like that. There's so much that can get you, basically. So yeah, that will come in the future, but I want to be very careful about that because it's a big accusation to make. I think I can raise the level of Regice. I think it's fine. It's more like I felt like one of the things was before I had the record, I felt like saying the record was cheated was like making an excuse. But one of the things I wanted to do first was if I can break the record legitimately, and then I turn around and say, I think second place is cheated, or I think third place is cheated. I'm not doing that to try and like boost myself up the leaderboard. Like I've already beaten them. There's no reason for me to want them to be fake, apart from thinking that they are fake. But yeah, it's a small community, and it's like the problem is, it's like these people. There were no way of doing real proof back in the day, and they really are. I have so much respect for anyone who did it legit, and I have so much hatred for anyone who cheated. And you're one or the other, aren't you? You either cheated or you didn't. And I would feel so bad accusing someone of cheating who actually, like, blood, sweat and tears for years played it legitimately. I really don't want to do that. But yeah, the leaderboards are quite suspicious for a number of facilities, unfortunately. The Gengar's protecting on turn 1. That's the way around this. I'm still not sure even how to do cheating. Like, let's say someone said, oh, I got 400 wins with this team. What can someone else do to prove that's true or false? Like, if someone got 400 wins with a team, and then I played that team, and I also got 400 wins, I feel like that's a pretty big sign that it at least could be legit. It doesn't prove that it is legit, but it's a pretty big sign that there's nothing seriously wrong there. But the other thing is, like, there is a little bit of luck involved in the Frontier. It's like, what if someone says they got 400 and I can never get above 300 in like 3 or 4 tries? Does that mean that it's cheated? I don't know. There needs to be a decision made, like, mathematically about the approach we need to decide on before people start reproducing it like that. And of course, that's just saying that the team is legit. Obviously, there's a huge amount of skill in playing a team like well enough. Oh, this is a 21 IV. Got to check for damp here. Damp is a big problem on this team. It's water absorb. That's good news. Yeah, I try and do a few things on the stream. I try and get the enemy sets up as shown on the... I guess it's shown on stream. I'm looking at it in OBS right now. I hope that makes it slightly easier to watch, because I know that, like, maybe 5 people in the whole world have all 950 sets memorized, and I wouldn't expect most people watching to know. And I think it also helps, like, if people want to sort of play along at home, they can think about what they would have done in various situations. Now, Arcanine is... I'm pretty sure it's Adamant set 4. We can definitely raise up the level of Roserade at minimum. Politoed isn't bulky enough. It's fine, I'm not scared of extreme speed. This is the biggest problem with this team, is running into a priority move with a 1 HP Pokemon. The AI is guaranteed to use priority moves like Quick Attack on a Pokemon that it can kill, which is a big problem if that Pokemon was planning to explode. I'm trying to get some points back, basically. There was no Intimidate, but I think I'd rather use Destiny Bond anyway. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you. It's like inevitable. I was trying to think of a way to... I'm trying to think of a way to describe it. Yeah, no, you're right. But I'm trying to think of a way to describe it to someone who's like not too familiar with statistics. Because it's a bit like if we played a game where we spent an hour trying to get like as many coin flips heads in a row. If one of us got like 10, that wouldn't be too unexpected. Like I think that's about 1 in 1,000. But if one of us got like 13, that's very different. I think that's 1 in 8,000, right? Which is like very unlikely. And then like you push it and it's like, what if it's 1 in 16? It's difficult though. It's tricky. Oh yeah, if you watched the Castle singles video, something that happened after I finished a streak was I was using this team and I accidentally clicked single battle. So this doubles team has played a round of singles, which was something that really scared me at the time. So I'm a bit more careful to make sure I click doubles every time. If I was being really clever, I probably played a streak on a different save file. Yeah, that would be smart, I suppose. Change the song. This looks extremely straightforward, which is good news. I need to get a Zelf and Gengar to 1 HP. It's really important that they are at 1 HP for future battles. Yeah, I tell you, I'm not that timid. I am happy to say I think this person cheated and lay evidence which isn't completely mathematically sound and stand behind it. I don't mind doing that, but I want to at least test teams properly before I do that. The problem is, and this is the biggest problem with this is a bigger problem to Frontier. I was thinking the other day, I was like, let's say I wanted to cheat at like Pokemon Red speedruns, and I'd be like, oh, actually Charmander is faster than Nidoran or whatever. If I said that publicly, and people started saying, oh, well, how did you do, how did you beat Misty? And I could say something in response. And it wouldn't take very long for, like, even someone who doesn't know anything about the game, they could just play the start of Pokemon Red and be like, okay, well, what you said is just clearly not true. It's just impossible. And it would take, like, less than an hour to prove it. And obviously someone who knows the Pokemon Red speedrun would just be like, no, that's bullshit, immediately. But if I post a team and I say, oh, I got 600 wins with this team, other experts could look at that and go, I have some doubts, but it seems possible. But how are you going to know for certain exactly how lucky or how unlucky that team has to get to lose without playing it a bit? And the problem with playing it a bit is that it's like, even if you're playing basically too quickly to play properly, you're looking at sort of 5 hours for 100 wins. So you're asking someone to sink like 20 hours of their life into playing a team they think is cheated anyway, but they have to play it in good faith, which means they have to play it as well as it can possibly be played, because otherwise it doesn't count. You have to really, really try and win, I think. But it's tough. Like I don't know. It's really hard to prove something one way or the other, which is why no one used to actually prove anything, I think. But yeah, the problem. I just think going forward, because this has been discussed a lot internally with other players, I just think going forward we should say that every serious runner should be streaming their attempts, and people are doing that now. Like Squilliams was in the arcade video. He's currently playing arcade singles and he's live streaming it and uploading it to his YouTube, which is great. I think it's a completely transparent process. And the people we have playing Factory are doing a similar thing where they stream. So I think going forward, definitely there should be a lot of upfront proof. But it's about the historic records, which those are in a difficult situation. I need to remember that I don't have Zapdos leftovers yet. What on earth is this? Is this Lantern 2? It's a very rare sighting. I'm guessing a set 2 trainer. I think that's Drifblim 1 though. What is this trainer? I suppose it has to be a guitarist. Electric and Ghost types. Yeah, it has to be a guitarist. That's Amphi. Slight complication. The original version of this Gengar had enough EVs to kill this Drifblim, but this version I'm running too much attack from explosion. I've run out of special attack, so Drifblim survives. It's possible. It's just, yeah, it's a lot of things are possible. It's just so much work. It's like, even if you already know all the sets in the Frontier, it's just so much work. It's really hard, and it's also like what combinations of Pokemon. One of the biggest things I have about the old records is that, and this is specifically about Castle and Arcade, where you can see the entire enemy team before the match begins. Back in like 2009, they didn't know what was going to switch in. So for example, yeah, pretend this was singles and a Zelf killed Lantern. The Pokemon that switches in next, you might wonder, is it this or is it this? Because they both have super effective moves, and Ampharos has higher special attack. But it's actually Drifblim that's going to come in first. They just didn't know that. And if you don't know that, it becomes so much harder to plan out a match. But the biggest thing I have, and, you know, full transparency, all of my streaks, is like, I've got like 200 videos on YouTube of VODs of me playing. If you're talking about winning like 500 battles in a row, there's just a good chance that you just fuck up. Like you just make a mistake. They did know these sets, and they could do damage calcs. It wasn't that primitive. It's just the AI stuff. Drifblim's going in first because it has Stab, super effective. So Ominous Wind is Ghost type, and it's super effective. Otherwise, it would be Ampharos. Because obviously, Signal Beam does more damage than Ominous Wind, which is the second tiebreaker after typing. Yeah, the part of what's so impressive about the old streaks, and I'm planning to do a video on this, is like they really figured stuff. There were some really smart, really good players back then. And it's funny, it's like I've been playing Tower a lot, and I've been also reading the old thread a while back, and it was so funny. It was like there was a Jumpman post from like 2008, and I'm like, I could have written this 2 days ago. Like, it was exactly what I was thinking about, and it came to exactly the same conclusion. It's everything, Alfie. Everything. That is right. If Drifblim wasn't a ghost type, and they both had super effective moves, it would calculate which one did more damage, using the Fainted Mon. It's a really weird switch-in mechanic. Like, it's one of those things where you wouldn't... I don't think you'd be able to guess. Like, I tried to guess before I knew about the decomp, and I was slightly wrong. Just about the tower, there's like some things in the tower which are quite complicated, and what was it again? It was about like turn 1 explosion and what teams have to do when they do like a scramble defense moment. Because I lost, to give the context, I lost 2 days ago. I lost my tower streak at 413 wins, and it was like a watershed moment. I was like, I understand why this team cannot do 1,000 wins. And it was like a systematic error with the team. So that team's never going to be played again, probably. I was going to Patea Berry the Gengar. What's weird about this is that Lantern's going to use Dive. I guess it's fine. Gengar can use Protect on turn 2. Yeah, you can do that in Factory. Based on what comes out second, you can guess what is going to come out third. You can work some stuff out. Like if the one that comes in second doesn't have a super effective move and doesn't have a super effective typing, that tells you a bit about what the third Pokemon can and can't be. Now, was the Lantern... It was Volt Absorb. I kind of want to leave it alone. Drifblim can go up. The Ampharos can go up too, because that's going to be an Azelf explosion. And actually it's single target on... It is single target, isn't it? I'm fine. What a weird game. Lantern won't survive Gengar's explosion if it's single target, which it will be because Lantern's going to use Dive. If I want to be completely safe, I need to equip Leftovers though. It's not faster, but I don't want to explode with a Zelf on turn 1. Oh my god, it survived. What? We did Potato Berry, right? I'm actually shocked. Wait, what is my attacks? My special attack stat is 155. How did Drifblim survive that? Trying to think about how dead we are. It depends on what Lantern targeted with Dive. It would have been random. I think the smartest thing I can do is use Protect. It gives me a 75% chance for a Zelf to be surviving this turn. The dive damage on Zapdos isn't relevant. Protect failing is really bad. So is that. I think we're dead. It's Thunder and Thunder Wave. I need Ampharos to miss Thunder. Luckily, Lantern's going to be stuck on Thunder Wave forever. We're in Paragen range, are we? How did Drifblim survive that? I'm actually calculating it now. We're at 155. Apparently it does just survive. Wow, I was so off. Special defense. I really need it to miss Thunder. I guess Power Gem is more likely. The problem is if I use Roost, it's going to hit its Thunder Wave. I'm exactly the wrong HP to use. So I've got a Roost. The good news about this is that it's going to dive again. I've got a Roost, I guess. Wow, Focus Blast, really? I think I've just got to keep boosting. I'm at 42. I'm probably not in dive range anymore. It would be really nice if Ampharos missed the single move. I know it's got zoom lens, but it would still be really nice. Lantern's going to dive again this turn. I need to take advantage and Roost. Weirdly, I might be able to win this game. 45. I think it's out of dive is the issue. I think I have to risk Roost. Jesus. It's out of dive. I'm not sure how much PP Ampharos has got left, but to be honest, it doesn't matter. I'm about to be hit by an attack from Lantern. It's either going to be a Thunder Wave or Confuse Ray. God damn it. I feel like this was winnable, but that crit might be it. Oh, this is gonna suck. This is minus like what is this? I don't really want to think about it. This is like at least 10 hours down the drain again. I can't believe I'm going to lose again in the high 100s. 194, 186, and now it's going to be 155. I'm wondering if it's worth to use Protect. I guess it is. If I hit myself in confusion, obviously I'm dead. Oh, God. Oh, this is so painful. Yeah, I think I have a 1 attack IV. Let me reload. That was definitely Driftbin 1, right? I'll have to go again. This is the record I most want to beat. Oh. God damn it. Uh, 194. It's a lot better than the Zapdos Garchomp team. What do you mean? I've never had problems with castle points, really. Like, it would be fun to have infinite castle points, but no team does that very well. Doubles is really expensive on points with every team because you have to heal so much in doubles. Not strong enough. It takes a huge amount of power to OHKO both enemies. Like, to be honest, we have to do... The aim is like a 400 win streak. It doesn't really matter how many points we have in even like the first like 100 games. Gonna be close. Yeah, it's castle doubles is difficult. It's paying for healing is really expensive. And when I was asking Carlos those questions in the thread, I was specifically wondering if he would bring up how healing was a problem, and he just didn't. And it's a big part of the reason why I think he probably did cheat. I just don't understand how it can be a problem to install a live emulator if you say you have one. That's a really good start to the round. Yeah, 300 is... Well, 300 is exceptional. Yeah, well, doubles doesn't really work with a weak AI. There's a special doubles AI, which is always present for all doubles matches. And it prioritizes super effective moves. It also prioritizes special doubles mechanics like Earthquake and Surf and Trick Room. So random AI doesn't really exist, but the Pokemon are pretty weak, which makes it possible to farm early. Okay, this is a tier 1 trainer. Yeah, if you want an experience on how smart the stupid version of the Doubles AI is, I recommend playing the Factory. Although, don't actually do it because it's incredibly depressing. Because it's so strong. God, it's not my day today. It's 100, I thought it was. That's a tier 2 opponent. Yeah, I can't level up the Octillery. It's got too much Spadav. Yeah, it survives even that. At some point, I should give up on this team, objectively speaking. It keeps losing before 200. It's just not correct to keep playing. Yeah. The Doubles AI using Water Pulse on Typhlosion is not unexpected there at all. It's just how things go. It's a lot more likely to use the super effective option. It costs 100 again, of course it does. I might regret leveling up that in particular. We'll see. But I need to get up to 100 for the better heal. That's good, that should be all I need. It's semi-random, so generally speaking, opponents are themed. Early opponents often less themed. For example, that was a tier 1 opponent, so I had to pick from the 150 possible tier 1 Pokemon. I didn't actually... Is this battle... Let me see. This is Mothim 2. So this is a tier 3 trainer. There are only 100 tier 3 Pokemon. It's possible that it has some kind of theming, like a bug catcher with bug and poison types, but more than likely it's just a general poison. Yeah. There's PIs. PIs use Pokemon with Explosion and Pokemon with Sheer Cold and Horn Drill and so on. There's trainers that use legendary Pokemon. That's one of them. Or sailors. Sailors use water and fighting types. So yeah, it's random apart from that. I think I'm fine. Got just enough PP. Yeah. So on my 186 streak, I was switching between this Typhlosion team and the Gengar Azelf team. But pretty much the way that doubles goes, you need some kind of gimmick, I think, or you're just so close to losing all the time. So it's Cacturne to Lunatone to. That should be fine. Yeah, because of that, I don't know the exact way it's distributed, but the 950... Yeah, that's right, it's the Gambler in Japan, yeah. But anyway, the way that the 450 Pokemon in the Frontier are distributed is not even. So it's like, I think it's like the chance of running to Gliscor 1 is like really low. There's only like 1 or 2 trainers that I think could actually have Gliscor 1 on their set in their pool of possible Pokemon. But something like Metagross 4 is on a lot of trainers because it's in the PI pool, it's in the Worker pool, it's in the Steel type pool, it's in the Psychic pool, it's in the Set 4 pool, Set 4 Group 2, I think. Good knowledge to know that it was called the Gambler. I suppose it makes sense when you look at the sprite. But yeah, the early rounds of doubles is rough. It's not like singles where you really should not lose before at least you run into fully evolved Pokemon in singles. In doubles, you can totally lose match 20. Just randomly. That's fine. That's not fine. That's fine. I'm tempted to scarf the Blastoise, but I won't. Yeah, we don't need any more points from now on. It's just points to have skips in the future. I don't need to unlock anything else, really. That's okay. I'm not sure about this. I guess we can double spread. It's fine. I'm trying to think what the total record of this team is now. It's like... I must be about 610-3-ish. That Drifblim is my fault. I don't know what I was thinking. I just had it in my mind that I would get it at +1 special attack. I didn't calc it. Calking would be horrendously slow though. I just got to remember for next time that that is an adjustment. It's is it? Yes, it is. It's actually quite a dangerous match, apart from Xatu. Probably be okay with 2. What is your base? There's a small bug actually. This is something that I didn't mention in the castle video. There's a small bug with how it calculates the castle points from PP, where it will calculate Typhlosion as if Eruption has 0 PP, even though I've healed it up to 8. It's a small boost to how many castle points you get for games where you've healed your PP a bit. And get away with a flamethrower. That's nice. Don't, please don't. Okay. Yeah, not over yet either. Actually mildly annoying. Doubles AI this early on can use Endure. Whatever. This team is so cool, but I keep misplaying it. I don't want to give up on it. It's not the team's fault. It's just really, really difficult to never make a mistake. I shouldn't have bought the Sunray for this. I'm pretty sure it's Gyarados. Which is actually a problem. I don't want to even raise the Ludicolo's level. I need to finish it. Yeah, I need to finish it. It's fine. Wow, it's not even enough. It really doesn't want me to win today. I'll switch back to the explosion team. So obviously I just lost at 155 wins. When I got 186 wins, I swapped between each round. I was using Gengar Exelf, and then the next round I'd use Blastoise Typhlosion, and I switched back. And that was an effort to try and keep me more focused. And to be honest, it kind of worked. So maybe I'll do it again, I don't know. .291 is quite a good start. Yeah. It's just really, really difficult to just never mess up. It's not just in the match, it's also scouting, thinking about the whole match, every calculation, remembering every item, every move. It's just really difficult. Narak 1, Ludicolo 1, Lantern 1. I'm very tempted to Specs Blastoise too. I think I'm going to do it. Probably shouldn't have raised the level of Lantern actually. Okay, nice crit. Clef 2, Noctowl 2, Venomoth 2. I don't think Noctowl is that bulky. Although I will have to burn a lot of PP this game. Oh, I forgot about Focus Band actually. There it is. Oh my god. I feel like when I say it, it's more likely to happen as well. Fake Out is really annoying here. But I can lock into Ice Beam. It's not too bad. Are you Fix Fact? own tempo, that's good. Yeah, I actually manifest it. I am very surprised that Paragli didn't fake out there. It normally does go for it. I think it's got like a 70-something% chance to promote priority moves. This is really good progress. 360-something CP before Smart AI kicks in. He's back. Or she's back. It is thick fat this time. I have to leave Chimecha alone because of that, actually. That's enough BP. To be honest, well, it hasn't done it again. Yeah. It's very difficult for me to talk about this facility without saying the acronym. I could call it points, I guess. It's a bit confusing with battle points, though. There's a lot of flinch in this game. Just got to be not scared of the lax incense, I think. Yeah, I'm sorry. I feel bad. I feel bad for you. You joined, and it's a bad stream where I lost, and yeah, I apologise. I don't lose that often. It does happen though. Part of the suffering of the frontier. The Ochre Berry isn't enough to save it. I know that already. Doesn't actually matter, I think, as long as I heal Blastoise. We will find out if it's thick fat or not. It's not. Actually, so it's Lopunny 2, Snorlax 2, Sceptile 2. I really dislike Lopunny 2. Actually, potentially should have skipped this match. I'm very glad I went for the Focus Plunge. Okay, we're back to smart AI. The suffering is over. I hate the early rounds. That's a really good starting point for when I return.